This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The following presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Well, good evening and welcome to Terry Gregg Court and Shelton High School Mini Dome. Tonight, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, continues coverage of high school basketball with an Evergreen Conference boys matchup between the Shelton Highclimbers and the Centralia Tigers. My name is Dietrich Allen, and joining me for this broadcast, Jerry Apple.
Hey, it's great to be here, Dietrich.
Good to see you, Jerry. Daryl White will also be helping us out tonight with some statistics. Shelton is 6-12 on the season, 1-6 in EVCO play. The Highclimbers ended an 8-game skid on Tuesday and picked up their first conference win, winning in Aberdeen on the road, 75-46.
Wow.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah, very impressive. On the other end of the court is Centralia with a 4-12 overall record, 2-5 in the Evergreen Conference. The Tigers are coming off Tuesday's 72-38 loss to Tumwater. Yeah. This is the second meeting of the season for the two teams. In the first meeting on January 13th, Centralia beat Shelton 54-44, which ended a 12-game Highclimber winning streak over the Tigers. Since 2006, the teams have played 14 times. Shelton leads the series 12-2. It's interesting. The first game in that stretch, Shelton won. Centralia won. Shelton ran off the 12, and then their last game, Centralia won. That's just interesting to me. It's book-tailed.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's see here. Coming up, we'll talk with Shelton coach Sam Krieger. Jerry will get you the starting lineups, and of course, the tip-off. It's Evergreen Conference boys basketball, the Centralia Tigers at the Shelton Highclimbers on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Citizens for Shelton Schools are sponsoring tonight's broadcast of Highclimbers basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Athletics are just one place your levy dollars go. Keep paying it forward by voting for kids. Return your ballot before February 10th.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required, and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
Nicotine in vapes can increase feelings of anxiety and depression. Though quitting isn't always easy, it's a great way to care for your mental health. When you're ready to take control of your well-being, choose the Tomorrow Health app. It's free for Washington teens and proven to work. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
And we're back here in the mini dome. Diedrich Allen, Jerry Apple. Oh, let's see, it's about the end of the first quarter. Of the JV game. I had a nice conversation with Sam Krieger, the Shelton coach.
Coach Krieger, go down to the harbor and you come away with a win, and a pretty convincing win. Is that right?
Yeah, we did. We came out from the jump, got on them right away, took advantage of our size inside, scored easy buckets, opened up a nice lead, make it easy on ourselves, and I thought we did a good job playing defense, taking away their options to score, and got out of there with our first win.
Now, you're looking at the next few games. What's your goal for these next few games?
To win them. Play well, play hard, and, win the games. So we maybe give ourselves an opportunity to get into a play-in game with a team down south, have an opportunity to make the playoffs.
All right, now let's talk about tonight. Centralia comes in here tonight. They were a little tougher than I expected last time you played them.
Yeah, I don't think we played very well. I don't think we played very hard. I think we were capable much more than we put on the floor. So we'll see if we can do that tonight and come away with another win.
Now your team seems to be gelling at the right time. Am I getting that right?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope we continue on this path. This group has times we've kind of backslid from time to time, but I hope that's not the case. I hope we just keep moving forward from here. I thought we did a good job establishing ourselves in the post and with drivers and cutters last game, and not so much opening up with threes right away, and then kind of letting that work itself into the game after we really make them collapse on our interior guys.
Same game plan for tonight?
Yeah, our game plan is for every night, beat people up in the middle. That's what we got to do. So we need drives, cuts, and post-ups to do that.
Aside from the thing we talked about before we started this interview, everybody available for tonight?
Yeah, everybody's available.
Well, go get them tonight.
Thank you very much.
Shelton coach Sam Krieger. I dropped my microphone at the end of that interview. He always tells me ask him more questions, and I just ask him a question, and he just kind of does a short answer every time. Doesn't matter what I ask him. But he's more focused on coaching and not talking to the media, and I get it. I totally get it. I don't blame him at all. And he's a fun guy, so. Anyways, Jerry, go ahead. You look like you have a big.
I like Sam. He's a man of few words, but I think when he does talk to his players, he can become serious with them, and I think they have a lot of respect for him, and he's played a lot of college ball, and I think he's got a good JV coach.
Yeah, that's true.
He has a really good JV coach, and that's a plus too for that program.
Yeah, and he's how tall is he? About 6'5", 6'6", something like that?
I would say at least that. I would say maybe 6'7", 6'8". It's hard to say.
One of these days I'll ask him. But he's kind of an intimidating figure, and that's, he doesn't mean to be. It's just the way he is. All right. Okay, enough about that. We're going to take a timeout. We'll come back. Starting lineups are next here on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
This time of year, we get some of our coldest temperatures, and unfortunately, that also means some of our highest electric bills. PUD3 is here to help with bill assistance programs and tips on saving energy. The colder it is outside, the harder your system works to warm your home. Keep the warm air inside by sealing air leaks with caulking or weather stripping and covering windows with heavy curtains. Get more energy-saving ideas at pud3.org/tips.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required, and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
Citizens for Shelton Schools are sponsoring tonight's broadcast of Highclimbers basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Athletics are just one place your levy dollars go. Keep paying it forward by voting for kids. Return your ballot before February 10th.
And we're back at Terry Gregg at court. Dietrich Allen, Jerry Apple with you. Jerry, you got the starters for us?
I do, Dietrich. Okay, starting with the Centralia Tigers. The coach is Jordan Thomas. At one guard, a 6-foot sophomore, number 2, Trevor Griffiths. At one forward, a 6-foot senior, number 3, Caden Young. At another guard, a 5'7" junior, number 10, Johnny Ruiz. At the other forward, a 5'11" junior, number 12, Alfonso Balaba. And rounding out the starting lineup for the visiting Centralia Tigers is a 6'2" senior, number 40, Tristan Penning. Now for the home team, the Shelton Highclimbers under Coach Sam Krieger. At one guard, a 5'10" senior, number 1, Jeremy Myers. At the other guard, a 6'2" senior, number 2, Sam Parsons. At one forward, a 6'2" sophomore, number 3, Fletcher Henry. At the other forward, a 6'1" senior, number 4, Braden Phipps. And rounding out the starting lineup for the home team, the Highclimbers, number 21, a 6'4" senior, Mason Guard.
All right, thank you very much, Jerry. Do you have any keys for this game?
I do. As I always say, I think it's going to be a good game tonight. I got a good feeling for the Highclimbers. They've got to shoot. I want to see them shoot 70% from the foul line. Keep their turnovers down to 12, maybe 15 at the most. And from three-point land, 35 to 40%. They can do those three things, they should do well. I think they can out-rebound Centralia. They've got a couple of really good rebounders in Mason Guard and in Bennett Henry. So I think if they can shoot well tonight, they should do fine. I've been pleased. I think Centralia's program has improved.
Much improved.
Much improved over the last year. And that should be a credit to their coach, and who I've heard a lot of good things about. And so.
And I got to show this to everybody here. Let's move the camera over, and this is the warm-up for the Tigers. And there's a coach right down there. A couple of coaches down there in the mix. They're playing defense, and they're helping their guys warm up.
Yeah.
And
they're always teaching.
They're always teaching. I think that's a great thing that they're involved in their team at this level. I mean, to be one-on-one, to connect with your player on an eye level and on the court level, I think that's a great aspect of any coaching staff.
Good point. I've seen that with another team that played here, where the coach was very involved in the drills.
All right, in the warm-ups, and I think it shows them. It shows the kids, hey, I used to play. This is how I used to do it.
Yeah.
I can beat you, just like so it only gets you better. All right, we're going to take a timeout. We'll come back. Tip-off is coming up next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Centralia Tigers, Shelton Highclimbers in the Mini-Dome tonight.
Citizens for Shelton Schools are sponsoring tonight's broadcast of Highclimbers basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Athletics are just one place your levy dollars go. Keep paying it forward by voting for kids. Return your ballot before February 10th.
When life gets stressful, reaching for a vape might seem like a quick fix. But vaping can actually make feelings of anxiety and depression worse each time you vape. Nicotine tricks your brain into feeling rewarded, and the more you vape, the more nicotine receptors your brain creates. Over time, your body needs more and more nicotine to feel good, and when you can't get enough, you can experience withdrawal symptoms like anxiety, mood swings, and depression. Learn more at chooseyouwa.org. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
I'm Katie Schrum, raised right here in Shelton, proud graduate of SHS and teacher at the high school. Our schools gave me my start, and now I'm proud to see how far they've come. Reading scores are up, graduation rates are climbing, and that's because of community support. The levy keeps that process going.
Election Day is February 10th, 2026, paid for by the Citizens for Shelton Schools.
Vape companies have a history of targeting teens. Now that they've been caught red-handed marketing to minors in Washington State and forced to pay millions in a major lawsuit, when it comes to your health, choose what matters. Choose you. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
And we're back waiting for the tip-off between Centralia and Shelton tonight in the Mini Dome. The starting lineup's about ready to be announced again. Jerry, run them down for us again.
Yes, for Centralia, we have Trevor Griffiths, Caden Young, Johnny Ruiz, Alfonso Galaba, and Tristan Henning. For the Highclimbers, we have Jeremy Myers, Sam Parsons, Fletcher Henry, Braden Phipps, and Mason Guard.
Yeah, we didn't talk about Fletcher Henry and the way he moves without the basketball. He seems to be in the right spot to get the rebounds, and that's one of the reasons he's in the starting lineup tonight and has been the last couple of games. So, yeah, we're going to...
And he's a sophomore.
Yeah, needs some playing time, and yeah.
And he did well on the football field.
Extremely well, I thought.
Yes.
Some of those things where the inadvertent whistle always sticks in my mind, where he pulled the ball away from the running back and ran it back 50 yards for a score. But, it was an inadvertent whistle. Oh, that was frustrating. All right, either way, let's take another time out, and we'll be back with a tip-off between Centralia and Shelton in the Mini Dome tonight on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This time of year, we get some of our coldest temperatures, and unfortunately, that also means some of our highest electric bills. PUD3 is here to help with bill assistance programs and tips on saving energy. The colder it is outside, the harder your system works to warm your home. Keep the warm air inside by sealing air leaks with caulking or weather stripping and covering windows with heavy curtains. Get more energy-saving ideas at pud3.org/tips.
Citizens for Shelton Schools are sponsoring tonight's broadcast of Highclimbers basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Athletics are just one place your levy dollars go. Keep paying it forward by voting for kids. Return your ballot before February 10th.
And we're back here in the Mini Dome waiting for the tip-off between the Shelton Highclimbers and Centralia Tigers, and I made a little adjustment there that was not the right adjustment to make. But Jerry, got a decent crowd tonight.
Yeah, a pretty good crowd.
Doesn't compare to Tuesday, though, and it was packed in here. But
that place, the only place I could find was on the first bench.
Yeah, behind the scores table, because I came in about just after halftime, and I'm like, oh, where's Jerry? Where's Jerry? I'm looking all over. Took me about most of the third quarter to find you, by the way. All right, ready to tip this thing off.
Okay. Have fun.
As it looks like Henning and Phipps will meet in center circle, and Phipps wins the tip. And here's Jeremy Myers, the first possession of the ball game. Dribbles over the far side, finds Fletcher Henry. One dribble, turns around, goes baseline, lays it up and in. Fletcher Henry with the first basket. Interesting how the guy I just talked about scores the first basket. Is that Kismet? I don't know. Here is Young up top, hands it off to Ruiz. Now back to Griffiths. Now over to Young again. He'll drive to the side of the paint, kick it out to Ruiz. Pull-up jumper for Ruiz. It's off. Rebound goes to Phipps. Gonna hand it off to Myers, and here come the Highclimbers up 2-0. Myers double team, finds Mason guard. Over to Braden Phipps, fakes the three, gets a screen. Pick and roll does not work. Ball's poked away, but goes to Fletcher Henry. Fletcher with the dribble down. It goes to the corner near side. Parsons drives baseline, stops on the box, puts it up. Got his own rebound. Dribbles it up top, actually. Kind of a little lobbed it out to guard. Guard will get it to Parsons again, working this near side. Parsons to guard. Guard backing down the defender, draws a double team. Steps by the double team, but they say he traveled. And that'll be Tiger ball. You know, Jerry and I talked about something that I hadn't seen a lot of, especially in the girls' team, but they're doing exactly that, or trying to do that, are the Highclimber boys tonight. What we talked about. Here is Valeta down to the box, and Young to Ruiz, and he'll get a baseline jumper in and out. Guard with the rebound. Here comes Jeremy Myers. Swing it over to Parsons. Down it goes to Fletcher Henry. Draws triple team. They can say he picked up his pivot foot. I didn't see that. 2 quick turnovers on the Climbers. They're pretty tight on the travel last few games that we've done, Jerry.
Now, there's been an emphasis on the traveling calls this whole season.
Ruiz with the ball.
The league.
Yeah, on the far side, and he'll drive to the box. He'll put it up a little too hard. Rebound goes to Parsons in the trees. And he'll get it to Myers. Myers pushing the pace up the far sidelines. Turns around and lobs it to Parsons. Sam back to Jeremy Myers between the circles. To Parsons. Up top goes to Phipps. Wide open for three at the top. Count it. It's a 5-0 ball game. Highclimbers on top. Here comes Centralia. Griffiths with the ball. Kick it to Riz for a three. That's off. Rebound Phipps with authority. Hand it off to Myers, and here come the Highclimbers. Quickly up it goes to Parsons. Parsons to the side of the paint. Up top to guard. One dribble, a couple dribbles, looking for Phipps. He'll hand it off to Phipps, going baseline to the hoop, off the glass. Popped out. Phipps will poke it out of bounds on the far side, right to the bench of the Tigers. It's Centralia ball. Quick substitution.
That was a nice handoff, though, by Mason guard.
Julian Neverett stepped on the court for Centralia. Here's Griffiths with the ball. Dribbles up top, keeps his dribble. Trying to go one-on-one. Kick it to Ruiz for a three. Actually, that was not. That was Balaba. He missed it. And here come the Highclimbers. Myers with the ball. It's a double screen. Goes to the right. Into the corner to Phipps. Braden faked out. Goes baseline. Now the pass up to Myers. Myers fakes middle. Goes to the outside. Little fadeaway. The foul line drops in for Jeremy Myers. And it's 7-0. Highclimbers. 4.5 minutes to go, first quarter. Here's Neverett. Over it goes to Valaba. Trying to get by Fletcher Henry. Gets by to the paint, stops, puts it up. Fletcher Henry will be drawing the foul. Thought he got a lot of ball on that, but the first foul of the game has been called on Fletcher Henry.
He got him a little bit with the body, unfortunately.
So that will send Alfonso Lababa to the free throw line. First one off the back of the iron. He'll get another one. Valaba. Boy, wow, I was having a tongue-tied moment there. It's not that his name is that difficult. Second one is off. Rebound goes to Parsons. And here comes Jeremy Myers for the Highclimbers, up 7-0. 4:10 to go here, first quarter. Here's Fletcher Henry. Handed off to Myers. Pushes a pass down to the baseline. Extra pass across the paint is Parsons' little jump hook. Off, and the rebound pulled down by Griffiths. Had the ball ripped away by Parsons. Nice play by Sam. And here comes Jeremy Myers. Parsons gets the ball back, working the far sideline, threw it up top, and Mason Guard will track it down. 12 on the shot clock for the Highclimbers. Guard keeps his dribble, has a guy diving at him all the time. Here's Phipps. Phipps with 5 on the shot clock. Step back for 3. Count it. 2 threes in the ball game for Phipps, and there's a 10-0 lead. Timeout, Centralia. 3:19 to go, first quarter, 10-0. Shelton on top. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Citizens for Shelton Schools are sponsoring tonight's broadcast of Highclimbers basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Athletics are just one place your levy dollars go. Keep paying it forward by voting for kids. Return your ballot before February 10th.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required, and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
And we're back. Go ahead, Jerry.
Yeah, the Highclimbers are 5 for 8 from the field and 2 for 2 from three-point land, thanks to Phipps.
So here come the Centralia Tigers with the ball coming out of the timeout. Neverett with the ball to the top of the key. He's going to drive the foul line, stop, try to lace a pass down low, but he decides to shoot a jumper, missed it. Rebound goes to Henning. He'll put it up, draw the foul. And see who the foul is on. It says it's on Phipps. I guess it went on Phipps. This is first. Tristan Henning with the first of 2 free throws. I'm sorry, he made the basket, didn't he? Sorry, that's a miss on the...
Yep.
All right, sorry. I'm all off right now. I missed it. So it's 10-2. And Henning missed the opportunity of three-point play. Here's Jeremy Myers. Down low to Phipps. Dribbles around, turnaround, jumper short. Rebound goes to Fletcher Henry. He'll step out of the double team up to Phipps. Braden has a ball on his hip and somehow manages to get it to Myers to reset with 20 on the shot clock. Myers on the dribble, swings it to Guard, tap it out to Parsons for 3 in the far corner. That's off. Phipps with a rebound. He's going to spin baseline, fades away with a baseline around 3 times and dropped in. Phipps with 8 points. And then the lead is back to 10 for the Highclimbers. Here's Neverett with the dribble to the three-point arc, fakes the three. Up top it goes to Young. Young drives right down the side of the paint, puts it up, and it drops in. Caden Young with his first basket, and it's 12-4. Under 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Jeremy Myers with number 1, calling out the play number 1. To Parsons, now to Guard, back to Parsons on the handoff. Parsons going to drive the foul line, stop, find Myers. Myers drives baseline, right to the bucket, challenges the big man, puts it up and in. Jeremy Myers with 4 points, and it's a 10-point Highclimber lead. 1:35 to go, first quarter. Centralia with the ball. Neverett to the foul line, kick it out to Griffiths for 3, no. Rebound saved in bounds by Fletcher Henry, and then saved again by the Tigers. Valaba, now here come the Highclimbers, Jeremy Myers. Down to Fletcher Henry, fades away with a half hook, it goes in. Fletcher Henry with 4 points. And it's a 12-point Highclimber lead. 16-4.
Yeah, biggest lead.
Minute 5 to go here. A minute now. It's closer to a minute to go here, first quarter. Trying to bounce the pass down was Griffiths. Missed it, or actually it's taken away. And there's a dunk on the other end by Braden Phipps. And another timeout by Centralia. 18-4. Highclimbers on fire in the first quarter. And they're up 14. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
We are taking our best shot to end hunger in our community. This basketball season, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Hood Canal Communications, are partnering to raise funds to help families keep their pantries stocked. For every free throw and three-pointer made during this game, Mason Web TV and Hood Canal Communications will donate funds to an area food bank. Those funds will then be leveraged into bulk purchases at wholesale prices for more nutritious, high-demand items. So join us as we shoot to end hunger by donating to one of the following food banks.
And we're back here. Apologize, I thought that was a full timeout, but we are back just in time to get resume play here as Tigers get the ball after the timeout. Their second one used here in the first. Here is Ruiz with the ball. The camera's being a little funny here. There's a drive to the box, and it hits the baseline out of bounds. Let's say it went off a Highclimber. Tiger ball, 14 on the shot clock, baseline inbounds. Griffiths will trigger the play nearly to the three-point arc on this right side. Sharky French checked in during the timeout for the Highclimbers. Lob is taken away by Braden Phipps. Braden will get it to Sharky, and here are the Highclimbers. Sharky way outside here. Hands it off to Braden Phipps. Nearly had it stolen, and Phipps keeps it to Parsons. Parsons gets a screen from Bennett Henry in the ball game, and the pick and roll does not work. And here come the Tigers, little bobble of the ball. And here's Aguilar into the ball game. He'll take a three from the top end and out and back in. Joseph Aguilar hits the three, and the first quarter comes to an end. Shelton 18, Centralia 7. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Citizens for Shelton Schools are sponsoring tonight's broadcast of Highclimbers basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Athletics are just one place your levy dollars go. Keep paying it forward by voting for kids. Return your ballot before February 10th.
Nicotine in vapes can increase feelings of anxiety and depression. Though quitting isn't always easy, it's a great way to care for your mental health. When you're ready to take control of your well-being, choose the Tomorrow Health app. It's free for Washington teens and proven to work. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
Waiting for the start of the second quarter. Go ahead, Jerry.
Well, there's only been one foul in the first quarter. You got two?
Yeah, there's two. Fletcher Henry and Braden Phipps.
Okay, and very few turnovers. 4 turnovers for Centralia and only 2 for the Highclimbers.
So the Tigers will start the quarter with the ball. This is Ruiz with the ball. Started by Sharky French for the Highclimbers. Give you the Highclimber lineup after both lineups here in a moment. And this is Donahue. His pass goes awry, and Trevor Gott comes up with it. Here's Sharky French. Way outside. Now to Mason guard. A little miscommunication with Phipps out of bounds and a turnover on the Highclimbers.
Yeah, you're correct. There was one foul on Henry Fletcher and one on Braden Phipps.
Here is Ruiz with the ball. Top of the key. Swinging over. And this is, well, it's going to go to Ruiz again from Bain. Ruiz will spread it out, swing it over far side. And here is Young. Young trying to find some space down the key. He'll flip one up in there somehow. Hit his second basket of the ball game. 18-9. Almost a minute gone here in the second quarter. Highclimbers with the lead in the ball. Here's Sharky French. Up to Bennett Henry. Down to guard, draws a double team. He'll split that double team, puts it up. I'm going to say a foul on the floor. as Mason is challenging the big guy in Braden Bain.
So the foul was before the basket.
Yep. That will go on Joseph Aguilar, his first. Inbounds goes to Bennett Henry. He'll just out-jump everybody, put it up and in. And it's a 20-9 lead for the Highclimbers. Here comes Centralia. Aguilar drives in, banks into Gott. Get it out to Young. Young will drive to opposite side of the paint. Drive down the box, and he's a jump ball called. His Mason guard just reached in there and grabbed it, tied him up. 6:34 to go here in the second quarter. Fletcher Henry returns for the Highclimbers, and here is Carter Garcia replacing Braden Phipps. 11-point Highclimber lead here with the ball. Sharkey French between the circles. Hands it off to Trevor Gott, now to Fletcher Henry. It back to Gott. Trevor hooks it down to Fletcher, catches it in the paint, turns around, and hits it. 7 points, or 6 points, excuse me, for
the assist.
Here's Reeves with the ball top of the key. Trying to find a hole in that zone. Cannot dribble, penetrate. Over it goes to Aguilar. Aguilar spreads the defense out. Waves off the screen, dribbles to the foul line, finds Young at the top. He'll take a three and hit it. That's 7 points for Caden Young. And it's a 10-point Highclimber lead, 22-12. 5:45 to go in the first half. Here's Sharkey French, just shy of midcourt. Throws it to Trevor Gott up the far sideline, down to the box, and here's Bennett Henry to Fletcher Henry, and Fletcher will score. Fletcher with 8 points. And it's a 12-point Highclimber lead, 24-12. Here's Reeves with the ball, dribble penetrates, turns around by Sharkey French. Now to Aguilar. Aguilar moves to the three-point arc, steps back for three, and hits it. Aguilar with his second three.
Yeah, 2 for 2 from three-point land for Aguilar.
24-15 is our score, approaching 5 minutes to go in the half. Here's Sharkey French, one hands it over to Fletcher Henry. It's nearly stolen by Donahue, but he'll step on the far sidelines. It'll stay with the Highclimbers, as Abraham Martinez will step onto the court for the Tigers. Climber ball, Trevor Gott will inbounds it to Sharkey French at midcourt. Sharkey with 19 on the shot clock, draws out the defense of Aguilar. Gets a screen, now another screen. Got away with a little travel, now to Fletcher Henry. To Carter Garcia, same defense. And wide open, Bennett to Fletcher Henry, and Fletcher scores again. That's 6 in the quarter, 10 for the game.
And Bennett Henry picks up another assist.
Here's Aguilar with the dribbles up top. Over it goes to Martinez. Back to Aguilar. Aguilar to the three-point arc. He'll take a three with Bennett Henry running at him. Missed it. Rebound goes to Sharkey French. Sharkey loses his footing and finds Carter Garcia. Back to Sharkey French. Waits for a screen, draws a double team, dribbles by the double team, going to kick it in the corner to Gott. Gott down to Fletcher Henry, but it's stolen away by Bain for Centralia. Here comes Aguilar. Aguilar gets the screen, steps back, finds Young at the top. He'll take the three, spins in, and there's going to be a reaching foul, I believe, on Sharkey French on the drive.
Again, before the shot?
Yeah, again, before the shot. That's the first foul on Sharkey and the first team foul on the Highclimbers in the quarter. Under 4 minutes remaining here in the half. 26-15 is the score. Shelton with the lead, Centralia with the ball. Here is Aguilar with the ball. Up top to Martinez. Between the circles. Over to Young, way outside for three. Short rebound pulled down by Donahue. Out to Young. Young fakes the three, drives down the lane. A little out of control, puts it up short. And Bennett Henry with the rebound. Here comes Sharkey French, far side. He's going to hesitate, drive baseline, turn around, set the play back to Trevor Gott. Now to Bennett Henry. Near side to Garcia. Carter with a dribble, skips out. And he'll attack again with a runner. Hits it. Carter Garcia off the bench with his first basket. And it's 28-15.
Nice little runner by him.
Aguilar doesn't take the screen. He'll try to get by. Stop. Draw a double team. Bounce it up top. Here's Martinez back to Aguilar. Fakes a three at the elbow, drives to a double team, and draws another foul on the Highclimbers. I think it'll go on Carter Garcia this time. It does. And that'll be his first second-team foul on the Highclimbers in the second quarter. 3 guys up off the Highclimber bench. Jeremy Myers, Sam Parsons, and Mason Guard. Gott, Sharkey, and Bennett Henry will sit down. Checking back in will be Trevor Griffiths for Centralia. Martinez will sit down. Baseline inbounds to Young, 3 at the elbow. That's off, rebound. Goes to Griffiths, out to Aguilar. He'll drive baseline. And another hand check foul. This one will go on Fletcher Henry, his second. Third Shelton team foul. 2:53 to go in the half. 28-15 is the score. Shelton with the lead. Centralia with the ball. Baseline inbounds goes out to Griffiths. He'll try to dribble to the baseline. Up top now to Donahue. Donahue back to Griffiths. Fakes the 3, steps by the defense, and it'll pop. And missed it. Fletcher Henry with the rebound. Get it to Jeremy Myers. Here come the Highclimbers. Swing it up top. Mason Guard. Down wide open under the bucket. Fletcher Henry up and in.
Nice pass from Mason Guard.
Fletcher with 8 points in the quarter, 12 for the game. Here's Griffiths with the ball. Actually, that was Young. Now there's Griffiths to Bain in the near corner. Side of the paint feed goes to Donahue. And a steal to Sam Parsons. He was surprised by that pass. Sam in the front court for the Highclimbers finds Carter Garcia now, and it's Jeremy Myers. Approaching 2 minutes to go in the quarter. It's the second. Here's Jeremy Myers driving, extra pass out to Garcia for 3. In and out. Rebound, Mason Guard. And there's a foul on the pass off. I think they're going to get Aguilar, Joseph Aguilar with the foul on that one. On the floor, he says.
And that's his second. 2 players with 2 fouls.
Hang on, Jerry. I don't know if that was on Aguilar or not. I think it was Caden Young. That's his first. Inbounds to Fletcher Henry, just a little short on that shot. And the rebound goes to Bain. Here comes Griffiths. Dribble to the top, find Aguilar. Guarded by Jeremy Myers, spins away from him, goes to the 3-point arc. Tried to lace a pass, somehow gets through. And that was Valaba, and a 3 on the way by Ruiz is off. Fletcher Henry with another rebound. Here comes Jeremy Myers on the run for the Highclimbers into the corner to Phipps. Phipps for 3. Nope. Rebound. Aguilar had it. It goes to Valaba. Valaba lost his dribble, but it rolls right over to Aguilar. Now to Griffiths. Trevor will dribble out. 1:10 to go in the half. Gets a screen from Bain. Hesitates, drives the foul line, hesitates again. Tried to do a pick and roll with Bain. Instead, he throws it to Parsons. And here's Jeremy Myers. Over to Mason Guard. Ooh, tried to lace a pass down to the baseline, and Phipps. A little too much speed on that ball.
Yeah, he had the right idea. He was.
Approaching 50 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Ruiz with the ball, stops at the top for 3 and hits it. Johnny Ruiz with his first points. It's a 3. Makes it 30-18. Here's Jeremy Myers at midcourt. Throws it up to Braden Phipps. Had his pass deflected back and knocked out of bounds by the good defense from Alonzo Valaba. It'll be Highclimber ball. Foul line extended near side. Inbounds goes to Jeremy Myers. He'll drive the foul line. Nice stop and pop at the glass and in for Jeremy. That's 6 points, and it's 32-18.
Nice 3 for 3 from the field.
Aguilar waves everybody off from this near side. And a near steal by Jeremy Myers, but they're going to get Jeremy with a little reach foul. Jeremy not happy about that. Should be his first. 4th team foul on the Highclimbers with 14.7 seconds remaining.
Yeah, it looked like a nice pick by Jeremy Myers.
Here comes Caden Young, replacing Trevor Griffiths. Sideline inbounds. Aguilar gets it in to Ruiz. Ruiz will drive to the 3-point arc, step back, take a 3. Can he hit another one? Nope. Rebound goes to Fletcher Henry. 5 seconds up the sidelines to Jeremy Myers. Goes to the bucket. Up and in. And that'll be the half. 34-18 after the first half. Highclimbers on top. We'll take a break. We'll be back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Citizens for Shelton Schools are sponsoring tonight's broadcast of Highclimbers basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Athletics are just one place your levy dollars go. Keep paying it forward by voting for kids. Return your ballot before February 10th.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
Well, it's halftime here in the Mini Dome. The Shelton Highclimbers lead the Centralia Tigers 34-18 after the first half. They did it behind the 12 points from Fletcher Henry, 10 from Braden Phipps, 8 for Jeremy Myers, a basket for Carter Garcia, and a basket for Bennett Henry. For the Tigers, their leading scorer was Caden Young, his 7 points, 6 for Joseph Aguilar, a 3 for Johnny Ruiz, and a basket for Tristan Henning. So where we stand here in scorings, we'll take a quick timeout. We'll have some more statistics with Jerry Apple in just a moment. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Halftime score, Shelton 34, Centralia 18. We'll be right back.
Citizens for Shelton Schools are sponsoring tonight's broadcast of Highclimbers basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Athletics are just one place your levy dollars go. Keep paying it forward by voting for kids. Return your ballot before February 10th.
Nicotine in vapes can increase feelings of anxiety and depression. Though quitting isn't always easy, it's a great way to care for your mental health. When you're ready to take control of your well-being, choose the Tomorrow Health app. It's free for Washington teens and proven to work. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
Hi, I'm Ty Ramos, Academy Coach at Shelton High School. Our levy helps fund the after-school programs, activities, and internships that keeps kids engaged, confident, and part of a team. I also know how important safe, supported schools are for our kids and families. Supporting our schools supports our kids. Thank you.
Election Day is February 10th, 2026, paid for by the Citizens for Shelton Schools.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include the Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community.
And we're back here at halftime, and 34-18 is our score. Shelton on top of Centralia. More statistics, Jerry Apple.
Thank you, Deidre. Nice job on the play-by-play. Centralia had 8 turnovers. They were 7 for 22 from the field for 31%. They were 0 for 3 from the foul line. Centralia had 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals. The leading rebounder for Centralia was Trevor Griffiths with 2, and 3 other players had 1 each. They had 5 assists. Johnny Ruiz led in assists with 2. And like I mentioned, they had 2 steals, and both of those steals were by Braden Bain. Now, for the Highclimbers, they only had 5 assists. Here's the outstanding thing. They were 15 for 27 from the field for 55%. They didn't go to the foul line.
No.
Now, 17 rebounds for the Highclimbers compared to 5 for Centralia. The Highclimbers had 14 assists compared to 5 for Centralia. Highclimbers had 5 steals compared to 2 steals for Centralia. The leading rebounder for the Highclimbers was Fletcher Henry with 5. Sam Parsons had 4 rebounds, and 2 individuals had 3 rebounds. Braden Phipps and Mason Guard. Sam Parsons had 4 assists. Jeremy Myers had 2. Also, Bennett Henry had 2, and those were both to his brother. That was interesting. I had to laugh about that. The other thing is the statistics show it. So the rebounding, 17-5. There was a couple highlights for the Tigers. I was impressed with Joseph Aguilar, hit a couple threes. And they shot 4 for 12 from the three-point line, which is 33%, which is not too bad, you know. The Highclimbers were 2 for 5 from three-point land, and Braden Phipps hit 2 out of 3 from outside the two-point arc. So the statistics prove it. You get 14 assists compared to 5 assists for the Tigers. You know, if you have any questions, let me know. I just want to say, Daryl, thank you. You are amazing. These statistics were so easy to read tonight, thanks to
the new system that I installed.
The new system that you developed. Good job.
Quick question, Jerry. I didn't hear how many turnovers Shelton had in the first half.
Yeah, the Highclimbers had 5 only.
5, okay. I missed it. I just totally missed it. I know you said it. I missed it. Yeah. Band's having too much fun over to our left. It's just loud. And we have to overcome all that. Oh, third quarter about ready to start. We'll just keep it here until that does start.
Daryl, good job, buddy.
Daryl was reluctant with the new system, but boy, he likes it now, I'm sure, because He did send me a message. Said, "Did you get it? Did you get it?" And I said, "Yeah, oh yeah."
And he sure makes it easy for somebody else.
It goes without saying, Jerry. All right. Yeah. We have too much fun here. The Tigers will start the third quarter with the ball. I have Henning. Looks like Bain is out there with Ruiz, Aguilar, and Young for the Highclimbers. Fletcher Henry, Mason Guard, Sam Parsons, Braden Phipps, and Jeremy Myers. Here's Aguilar with the ball to start the quarter. Get a screen and go up to the top, hook it down low to Henning. Henning with a jump hook, no. Rebound goes to Fletcher Henry. And here are the Highclimbers, Jeremy Myers with authority up the court and stops. Spreads the defense out, dribbles the three-point arc near side. Stop. Down to Fletcher Henry, draws a double team out to the far corner now. Up it goes to Phipps with another three. And that's his third three he has. Let's see here, 13 points. 7:22 to go here, third quarter, 37-18. Here's Ruiz to Young for three. Rimmed off, and Fletcher Henry with a rebound. And here come the Highclimbers, Jeremy Myers. Kick it to the corner. Parsons, Sam will take a three, and he'll hit it. That's Sam's first basket. And it's a 40-18 lead for the Highclimbers.
Biggest lead, 22 points for the Highclimbers.
Here is Ruiz driving in and scoring, giving 5 points. And it's a 20-point lead for the Highclimbers, 40-20. Here's Jeremy Myers drawing a double team. Gets it to Mason Guard. Wide open under the bucket, laying it up and in is Fletcher Henry with 14 points. And the lead is back to 22.
And he's 7 for 9 from the field.
Here's Aguilar dribbling up top, trying to find some sort of crack in that zone. Out to Ruiz. I think he got away with a double dribble there. And now here's Aguilar. And a hand check foul on the Highclimbers. Boy, they're getting a lot of that tonight. Jeremy Myers picked up his second personal. It's the first team foul on the Highclimbers here in the third quarter. Here's Aguilar with the ball. On the dribble, swinging over near side, open for Young. It's off, and Myers comes up with a rebound on the run. Now to Fletcher Henry, down low, Mason Guard. Gonna keep it. He'll drive around and drop one in. Mason Guard, that's his first basket of the night.
That is correct.
And it's 44-20. 5:40 to go, third quarter. Joseph Aguilar with the ball, waves off the screen. He's gonna go one-on-one with Jeremy Myers up top. Dribbles over the far side. Gets a screen, and it's gonna be Tristan Henning drawing the illegal screen or hard screen or whatever it was. It was an offensive foul and a turnover, and the ball goes back to the Highclimbers. 5:27 to go here, third quarter. Shelton 44, Centralia 20. Highclimbers with the ball. Jeremy Myers skips his way over to the left side. Lobs it down to a wide open Mason Guard, and Mason is getting a little busy down low. 4 points for him.
He's making up for it this quarter.
A lot of. Here's Ruiz with a nice little move. Pull-up jumper inside the arc, missed it. Rebound goes to Aguilar. He'll attack the basket, off the glass and in. Joseph with 8 points. And it's 46-22. Under 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Shelton with the lead in the ball. Here's Jeremy Myers to Mason Guard. Way outside. I don't really like this play when Mason has the ball outside. Here's Braden Phipps down to Sam Parsons. In the far corner, he'll get it back out to Jeremy Myers. Jeremy's going to attack, draw a foul on the drive. They say on the drive. This one referee is very emphatic about the on the drive. That'll be the second team foul on the Tigers here in the quarter. I think the referees are discussing whether that was a continuation or not. So Jeremy got that shot, didn't he?
You know, Jeremy is 5 for 5 from the field.
So they give him the 2 points.
They're going to give him, yeah.
And they'll give him a possible 3-point play as Jeremy's to the free throw line first time tonight. And that foul went on Tristan Henning, his second. That brings Braden Bain up off the Tiger bench to replace him. So Myers with the first free throw for the Highclimbers here in the ballgame. Oop, he missed it. Rebound goes to Bain. Outlet. Tried to get it between Ruiz and Young. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a Highclimber ball. Weird little pass there. He wasn't throwing it to anybody.
Yeah, first turnover for Centralia here in this half.
Sideline inbounds. Parsons gets it into Phipps. He'll jump pass it down to Mason Guard. He'll step by the defense. Up, in, foul. Oh, boy. Maybe this will get Mason going a little bit more.
That was a beautiful pivot move. Beautiful post move.
And the foul at the goes on Caden Young. They say that's his second. That's what I have. Okay. Mason Guard at the free throw line for a possible 3-point play. Off the back of the iron. Oh, rebound goes to Ruiz. And Ruiz has got a 2-on-2. He'll get it to Aguilar off the glass and in. Joseph running with him. Gets his 10th point of the night. 50-24. 4:15 to go, third quarter. Jeremy Myers with the dribbles. Over to Sam Parsons. Down it goes to Fletcher Henry. Out to the foul line. No look pass near corner. Phipps for 3. In and out. Rebound knocked out of bounds. That'll go off of Mason Guard. It'll be Tiger ball. Sorry, I was making a note on my little pad here. Here's Ruiz with it. Top of the key. Gets it over to Bain. Back to Ruiz. Johnny with it. He'll spread out that defense for the Highclimbers. Going to drive to the foul line, elbow, find Aguilar. He'll drive into the paint, stop. A couple fake passes, puts it up and in. Aguilar with 12 points now. 50-26 now. 3.5 minutes to go here, third quarter. Here's Jeremy Myers with the dribble. Draws a double team, stops, trapped. Up the sidelines to Phipps. Phipps goes by. Nice two-man play with Mason Guard. And a foul is called. I think it'll go on Aguilar. Yeah, it went on Aguilar, his second. That's the fourth team foul on the Tigers. Does send Mason Guard to the free throw line. First one, he'll get another one. Here comes Bennett Henry. Here comes Trevor Gott. Here comes Sharky French. Fletcher Henry, Sam Parsons, and Jeremy Myers will sit down for the Highclimbers. Second free throw on the way for Mason Guard. In and out. Rebound goes to Bain. Now to Young. Hands it off to Ruiz. Back to Young, and Trevor Gott will draw the foul. That's Trevor's first. Second team foul on the Highclimbers in the third quarter. 3:09 to go in said third quarter. Shelton 51, Centralia 26. Sideline inbounds right in front of the Tiger bench. Ruiz gets it. Drawing out Sharky French way near midcourt to Aguilar. Aguilar, side of the paint on the drive. Step around, blocked and taken away by Braden Phipps. Here comes Sharky French. Kick it to the corner. Phipps fakes the three, dribbles around, and throws it to Gott. Gott extra pass to Sharky. Sharky pull a jumper inside the arc. Rimmed off, rebound pulled down by Donahue for Centralia. And Ruiz into the front court for the Tigers. Gets a screen from Donahue. Throws it over to Young. Young's going to drive baseline. A challenge the defense. Oh, Trevor Gott just stepped into the passing lane to try to get to Donahue. He didn't know what to do with that ball as he went out of bounds. He was just like, oh, what do I do? It'll be Tiger ball.
Nice
he did get the ball went to Centralia. A couple of substitutions. Henning returns. And the inbounds goes to Ruiz with 12 on the shot clock. Here's Young And tied up is the ball as Trevor Gott just never gave up on that play. And that'll go over to the Highclimbers.
Yeah, turnover on that.
2:12 to go, third quarter. Shelton 51, Centralia 26. Sharky French with the ball at midcourt. Oh my goodness. I don't know what that was. There's a foul on number 3. They say it's Caden Young. I did not see it. It was away from the ball. That'll be the 15th foul on Centralia.
That's a third foul on Caden.
I don't know. These referees are really calling a tight game here.
Yeah.
But that does send, I don't know how it sends Sharky French to the line, because I didn't think Caden was anywhere near French. And as Sharky hits the first free throw, he'll get one more. That was weird. That was just a weird exchange, I got to tell you. There's the second free throw. That rolls in as well. 53-26.
Is that the biggest lead?
Actually, one shy of it.
One shy?
Yeah, 27 points. It's been 28. Here's Ruiz, top of the key. Over it goes to Young. Young trying to drive baseline on by Gott. Gott's going to draw the blocking foul there. Trevor Gott's not giving up any inches for Caden Young. I would have to say that Trevor Gott is one of the better defenders on the Highclimber team. And that's why they stick him on one of their other team's most athletic.
Well, I've heard that from several people, what you just said about his defense. It's really good.
Cesar Zepeda Soto checked in during that dead ball, as does Bennett Henry for the Highclimbers. Here is Martinez into the ball game, gets it to Ruiz. He'll put a jumper up over Henry, Bennett Henry, and it drops in. That's 7 points for Johnny. Here's Sharky French in the front court for the Highclimbers. To Trevor Gott near corner. And there's a steal by Young. Young trying to weave his way up the court, draws a foul. I believe it's going to go on Cesar. It does. That's Zepeda Soto's first. 4th team foul on Shelton.
Nice sportsmanship, though, by number 11, Cesar Zepeda, picking up the other player.
Cesar. I like his name, too. Yeah. Sorry, I'm being a little weird tonight. I think it's the caffeine. Carter Garcia checked in for the Highclimbers. And Joseph Aguilar returns for the Tigers. It'll be sideline inbounds for Centralia. Into Griffiths, who's back in there. He'll drive the foul line side of the paint. Sharky French took the ball away, but we have a foul on the Highclimbers. That's the 15th foul, so that does send Trevor Griffiths to the line. Was that on Phipps?
Number 4.
That's his second. Griffiths hit the first free throw. He'll get another one. 1:13 remains here in the third quarter. Any foul from here on out to the end of the quarter will be 2 shots. Second free throw, nothing but net for Trevor. Makes it 53-29. Carter Garcia gives it to Braden Phipps, shy of midcourt. Up court it goes to Cesar Zepeda Soto, and what a nice job he did to jump up and catch that. Now here's Sharky French with the ball. Spreads the defense out. He's going to dribble, hand it off to Carter Garcia. Up top, Bennett Henry. Back to Garcia. Garcia drives foul line down the paint. Tried to get a pass down to Bennett Henry, and a foul is called on the pass off. Sends Carter Garcia to the free throw line. Tristan Henning picked up his third. And this will send Carter Garcia to the free throw line. Ooh, he missed the first one. I was just going to say he's a pretty good free throw shooter, but he missed it. He missed the first one. He'll get another one.
Overall, he is a very good shooter.
Now, Alfonso Villalba comes back in for the Tigers, replacing Tristan Henning. Second free throw by Carter Garcia goes in. He has 3 points tonight. 45 seconds remains in the third quarter. Here come the Tigers. Griffiths with the ball. Trying to get by the defense and kick out to Ruiz for three. No, rebound goes to Aguilar. Out to Griffiths for three. Yes, count it. That's his first field goal. And he has 5 points. 54-32 is their score. 20 seconds to go here, third quarter. Sharky French threw it up the sidelines, picked off by Valaba. Finds Griffiths, who took a nice shot from Sharky French. And that does send him to the free throw line. That's Sharky's second. Trevor Griffith is at the free throw line for the first 2 free throws. Got the first one, they'll get another one.
3 for 3 from the foul line. Trevor
Sam Parsons and Jeremy Myers return for the Highclimbers. Garcia and Sharkey will sit down. Second free throw on the way by Trevor Griffiths. Missed it. Rebound goes to Braden Phipps. 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Sam Parsons. Back to Jeremy Myers, still in backcourt now to Parsons across midcourt, down to Zepeda Soto. He'll turn and he'll shoot, and it's blocked by Martinez, but that will be the quarter. Shelton 54, Centralia 33. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in a moment on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Citizens for Shelton Schools are sponsoring tonight's broadcast of Highclimbers basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Athletics are just one place your levy dollars go. Keep paying it forward by voting for kids. Return your ballot before February 10th.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
And we head to the fourth quarter of play. Shelton 54, Centralia 33. Jerry, what do you got for me here before we resume play here? Anything?
Well, I just say that Mason Guard is 3 for 4 from the field here in the second half, and Aguilar's 3 for 3 for Centralia in this half.
Aguilar's pass-off draws a foul on the Highclimbers. Boy, the refereeing crew has gotten a little bit tighter here in the fourth early, and the foul win on Jeremy Myers, and that is his third. I have 3 on Jeremy.
That is correct.
They have 2 on the board.
He has 3.
Here is Young to Ruiz for a 3 at the top. He gets the roll in. It's his second 3, and he has 10 points. Here's Braden Phipps at midcourt. Finds Bennett Henry. Out to Jeremy Myers. Skip it to Phipps near corner. He'll up fake a 3, and the Climbers are going to run the clock down a little bit here, as there's now 10 on the shot clock for Jeremy Myers. Steps, finds Zepeda Soto. He'll go up the side of the paint, misses shot, rebound pulled down by Valaba. Now to Aguilar. Over it goes to Griffiths for 3, no. Rebound, Sam Parsons took it away from a couple of Tigers. And here comes Jeremy Myers. Going to skip back and reset over to Sam Parsons. Looking for Zepeda Soto. Now to Myers again to reset. 15 on the shot clock. Myers finds a seam, leaves it in the corner here for Parsons. Parsons pull-up jumper inside the arc, missed it. Rebound goes to Aguilar. Here comes Joseph speeding up the court. Throws it in the corner near side. Valaba for 3, yes! That's Alfonso's first points. Timeout, full timeout by the Shelton Highclimbers. 6:35 to go in the ball game, 54-39. Climbers get the ball when we come back.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
Citizens for Shelton Schools are sponsoring tonight's broadcast of Highclimbers basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Athletics are just one place your levy dollars go. Keep paying it forward by voting for kids. Return your ballot before February 10th.
54-39, that's our score. The Highclimbers have the ball coming out of the timeout. 6:35 to go in the game. Climbers looking for their second Evergreen Conference win. They're making it back-to-back as well. Here is Phipps with the ball, now across midcourt. Sam Parsons, Fletcher Henry, and now the Highclimbers back out top with 17 on the shot clock. Here's Mason Guard. And Phipps drives, puts it up, missed it, rebound. Ball poked around, goes out of bounds. That'll be Centralia ball. Martinez back in the ball game for the Tigers. He'll inbounds it. And here comes Griffiths. Hand it off to Ruiz. Actually, it's Aguilar. Pardon me. He'll stop and put one up with a little scoop. Johnny Ruiz with, let's see here, that's 12 points. And it's 54-41. Here's the Mason Guard to Braden Phipps. Over to Jeremy Myers in the mid-court circle. He'll dribble to the three-point arc near side. Tried to get a pass down to Fletcher Henry, knocked away and taken by Caden Young. Hand it off to Johnny. Scoop it there to Valaba, and he turned the ball over.
What's interesting, if I'm not mistaken, Shelton had a 28-point lead.
They did.
And it's down to 13 now.
Here's Jeremy Myers still in backcourt for the Highclimbers. All the way up to Mason Guard. Mason will dribble around the defense, draw a crowd, step by, and they say traveled. Oh, boy. That was such a pretty move, but I guess he was so good that he...
It looked good.
He looked great. He's got a traveling card, and then a timeout call by Centralia. It's a 30, so we'll keep it right here. This basketball season, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Hood Canal Communications, are partnering to raise funds to help families keep their pantries stocked. For every free throw and three-pointer made during this game, Mason Web TV and Hood Canal Communications will donate funds to an area food bank. So far this season, we have donated $572 to area food banks. And we have $28 ready for the North Mason Food Bank after last Friday's game. We'll add to that with tonight's totals, and we'll give those to you at the end of the game.
And we add up the foul shots
and the three-pointers. Here come the Tigers coming out of timeout, trailing by what Jerry said, 13 points. Here is Griffiths with the ball. Over to Valaba. Back to Griffiths. To the corner far side, Martinez. Now up top, Aguilar back to Martinez. Three on the way. Off, rebound, goes Griffiths. He'll bounce in the middle of the court, and Aguilar comes away with it. 5 on the shot clock. Do they realize that? Here is a jumper at the buzzer by Valaba. Rebound under the bucket by Young, and he can't drop it in. And Guard comes away with that one. 4:45 to go in the ball game. 54-41, that's our score. Shelton with the lead in the ball. Mason Guard with the ball. Shuffles it down to Fletcher Henry. He challenges the defense and puts it up and in.
Nice assist for
Fletcher
Guard.
with 16 points. 4.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Here's Griffiths with the ball over to Aguilar. Johnny's trying to get by Jeremy. That's Myers, drives the foul line, gets it up top. And that was Valaba, 3 on the way and off by Young. Guard with the rebound for Shelton. 30-second timeout called by the Shelton Highclimbers. 4:12 to go in the ball game. Shelton 56. Centralia 41. Tonight's game is a small sample of what school levies help support. Keep paying it forward by voting for kids. Vote yes and return your ballot before February 10th. So activities like this can continue, paid for by the Citizens for Shelton Schools. And I was hunting all over the place to find video of the Mason County Auditor Steve Dunkel saying to make sure you get it in. If you're doing it by mail it by February 3rd.
Mailed it the day before.
No, February 3rd, Jerry. Listen to me very carefully. The deadline is 8 p.m. February 10th. But if you're using the mail, you should get it in the mail by February 3rd.
Good point.
This is from the Mason County Auditor.
Thank you for bringing that to our attention.
Yeah. Here's a steal on the other end and a pull-up jumper by Ruiz. A short rebound tapped by Jeremy Myers and controlled by Jeremy. Jeremy to Mason Guard. Back to Myers. Myers into the corner to Phipps. Looking for Henry. Drives baseline. Throws it up top to Parsons. He'll fake the three. He'll lob it and knocked away. Why, that was Young. Young gets the ball back. He's going to attack, find Aguilar. He'll take a three. That's off. Rebound goes to Parsons. Sam will hand it off to Jeremy Myers. 3.5 minutes to go. 56-41. Here's Mason Guard on the dribble. Into the corner to Braden Phipps. Pull-up jumper on the baseline. No. Rebound Aguilar for Centralia. Tigers are hustling, trying to get back in this ball game. Aguilar to the foul line. Threw it right in the hands of Sam Parsons. Trying to get it to the outside. And Villalba. Jeremy Myers slowing the pace down a tad bit. 3 minutes to go now. Here's Fletcher Henry to Braden Phipps. And a steal there on the far sideline by Griffiths. Griffiths has a 2-on-1. He's going to challenge, puts it up, missed it. They're going to get Mason Guard with the foul somehow. Thought Mason just did a good job being in the way. Guard picks up his first. That's a second team foul. 2:49 to go in the ball game. Shelton 56, Centralia 41. Trevor Griffiths with his first of 2 free throws. He got the first one, he'll get another one. Trevor Gott returns for the Highclimbers. Second free throw by Griffiths goes in.
Yeah, 5 for 6 from the foul line.
Give him 8 points. 2:45 to go in the ball game. Here's Braden Phipps. Somehow got that ball to go to Fletcher Henry. Now Jeremy Myers standing just inside midcourt stripe. Gonna dribble and draw a foul. That'll go on Trevor Griffiths. His first team foul on the Tigers in the fourth. 2:35 remains now. Trevor Gatto inbounds at sideline, gets into the backcourt to Jeremy Myers. It's going to be shadowed by Ruiz in the backcourt. Speeds across midcourt, draws Ruiz out, finds Gott. Back to Myers. Then over to Gott. Pivots around, back to Myers. 12 on the shot clock. Myers shuffles it down to Mason Guard, and he puts it up and in. I chuckle because that was a travel, guys.
Give the assist to Jeremy Myers.
Here's Aguilar driving in the paint, stumbles, and they're going to call a foul on either Gott. No, it's a travel. I thought it was going to be a foul call, but it's a travel instead. 2:04 to go in the ball game. Abraham Martinez returns for the Tigers. And who else just chipped in? I'm trying to find the number there, Jerry. Is that Henning? No. I believe it's Villalba back in. And here's Trevor Gott up the far sidelines. Draws a double team now to Myers. Myers back to Gott. Not known to shoot. And he'll find Guard. Guard drives side of the paint, puts it up short. And it's a tight ball. Fletcher Henry and Mason Guard grabbed it, tied up by Ruiz, I believe. It'll be Highclimber ball on the alternating possession. 58-43 is our score. 1:47 to go in the ball game. Shelton with the baseline inbounds. Trevor Gott triggering the play. Gets it up to Jeremy Myers from the left baseline. Over to Braden Phipps. Back to Myers. Over to Phipps. Down to Guard. Guard working on the box. Draws a double team out to Phipps. Phipps for three. Nope, he'll fake it. Little runner. Missed it. Guard with the rebound. Pivots away from the defender. Now to Gott. Gott will dribble out to reset of the shot clock. 1:20 to go in the game. Here's Jeremy Myers. Over to Phipps. Now to Myers. Now to Gott, near side. Back to Myers. Climbers obviously running some clock here. Myers dribbles the three-point arc. Leaves it in the middle for Fletcher Henry. He puts a little shot up and in. Fletcher with 18 points, and it's 60-43.
Another assist for Jeremy Myers.
Here is Griffiths with a pull-up jumper at the foul line. Elbow missed it. Fletcher Henry with a rebound. He'll hand it off to Jeremy Myers. 45 seconds to go. Here's Myers across midcourt to the three-point arc. Finds Gott in the corner near side. To Guard. Guard will lob it back to Myers near midcourt. 13 on the shot clock for Myers. hesitates on the dribble, finds a lane, going to go right to the hoop, puts it up. Oh, came up short. Rebound goes to Villalba. Villalba up the near side. Going to attack. He's got a 1-on-3. He'll kick it to the far corner. And that was Young. Young will find Ruiz driving to the hoop. No, rebound goes to Mason Guard. 14 seconds now. And the Highclimbers can just hold on to this ball. Back-to-back victories in grasp. It looks like the final score is going to be 60-43. Highclimbers back-to-back Evergreen Conference wins with tonight's ball game. We'll be right back. Final score again, Shelton 60, Centralia 43 on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Citizens for Shelton Schools are sponsoring tonight's broadcast of Highclimbers basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Athletics are just one place your levy dollars go. Keep paying it forward by voting for kids. Return your ballot before February 10th.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required, and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
When life gets stressful, reaching for a vape might seem like a quick fix, but vaping can actually make feelings of anxiety and depression worse each time you vape. Nicotine tricks your brain into feeling rewarded, and the more you vape, the more nicotine receptors your brain creates. Over time, your body needs more and more nicotine to feel good, and when you can't get enough, you can experience withdrawal symptoms like anxiety, mood swings, and depression. Learn more at chooseyouwa.org. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required, and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
Well, it's a final here in the Mini Dome. The Shelton Highclimbers pick up their second Evergreen Conference win in a row, knocking out the Centralia Tigers 60-43. The Highclimbers did it behind the 18 points from Fletcher Henry, 13 for Braden Phipps, 10 for Jeremy Myers, 9 for Mason Guard. 3 points for Carter Garcia, 2 free throws for Sharky French, and a basket for Bennett Henry. For the Tigers, leading the way there was Johnny Ruiz with 12 points. 12 points for Joseph Aguilar, 8 for Trevor Griffiths, and 7 points for Caden Young. 3 for Alfonso Villalba, and a basket for Tristan Henning. As I mentioned, the Highclimbers are now 2-6 in the EVCO, where the Tigers are now also 2-6 after tonight's loss. We will take a quick timeout and be back with some more statistics from this ballgame. Final again, Shelton 60, Centralia 43. You're listening to Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Back in a moment.
Citizens for Shelton Schools are sponsoring tonight's broadcast of Highclimbers basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Athletics are just one place your levy dollars go. Keep paying it forward by voting for kids. Return your ballot before February 10th.
My name is Ed Stewart. I'm one of the assistant principals of Shelton High School. I've been in this district since 1995, and I've been in this district for one reason and one reason alone, and that's because of Shelton School District, its people, and its community. I'm asking you very kindly to please vote yes for the upcoming Shelton School District levy. Thank you.
Election Day is February 10th, 2026, paid for by the Citizens for Shelton Schools.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
Well, it's a final here in the Mini Dome. Shelton 60, Centralia 43. More statistics from the ball game, Jerry?
Yes. Let's start off with Centralia. Centralia had 17 turnovers. They were 5 for 9 from the foul line for 55%. They were 16 for 45 from the field for 35%. They had 18 rebounds, 12 assists, and 8 steals. Their leading rebounder was Braden Bain with 3. Excuse me. He was the second leading rebounder. The leading rebounder was number 20, Joseph Aguilar. He had 5 rebounds. Braden Bain was second with 3. Like I mentioned, Centralia had 12 assists. The leading person with assists was Johnny Ruiz with 4, and Joseph Aguilar had 3. Now, Centralia picked it up a little bit with steals. They had 8 steals, and Caden Young had 3 of those, and 2 other players had 2 steals. Braden Bain had 2, and Alfonso Villalba had 2. Now, for the Highclimbers, they had 12 turnovers, which is really good. You know, that's pretty good for this time of the year. They were 4 for 8 from the foul line for 50%. They were 25 for 48 from the field.
All right.
That adds up to 52%. 52%. That is great. Now, they had 29 rebounds compared to Centralia's 18. They had 23 assists compared to Centralia's 12. The only category they did not lead in was steals, and Centralia had 8 steals compared to 6 for the Highclimbers. Now for rebounds, the leading rebounder was Fletcher Henry with 8, and then came Guard with 7. Mason Guard had 7, and Parsons had 6, and Phipps had 5. So that's pretty good. Now for assist, the leading assist person, and I can see this happening, Jeremy Myers had 6 assists. The second person was Parsons with 5. We had Mason Guard had 3, and we had several other players with 2 each. The leading person with steals for the Highclimbers was Parsons with 4 out of the 6 steals. So statistically, you could see where Shelton did well with, turnovers. They only had 12. They shot 52%, which is great, and they had 29 rebounds compared to 18 for Centralia.
All right. I did miss that 3 by Sam Parsons for his 3 pointer. He had 3 points. I didn't mention that he had 3 points. Okay, for our fundraiser, $42 raised between the two teams on free throws and threes. The Tigers hit 7 threes and 5 free throws. The Highclimbers only 4 threes and 4 free throws, and that does add up to $42 to raise for the North Mason Food Bank. That's what we're raising funds for this set of games. Trying to move it around a little bit.
Good.
Let's see here. Next up for the Highclimbers, they play at WF West on Tuesday. Why do I have on Mason Web TV? I don't know that. Actually, they're hosting WF West on Tuesday, aren't they? Oh, I'm confusing myself. The Tigers host Black Hills on Wednesday. Yeah, WF West. Did they play here? I'm confused.
WF West.
It doesn't matter. We'll figure that out. Our next.
They play here.
They play here, so that is why. It's not. I don't know why they host. I wrote it down wrong, obviously. Thank you, Paul. He's always keeping us on our toes one way or another. Our next broadcast is tomorrow night when the North Mason girls host North Kitsap. Tip-off in Belfair is set for 7 o'clock. The Bulldog Bowl, the boys are playing tonight, and see how they turned out. But we'll be up in Belfair tomorrow night.
Yeah, I look forward to that.
Yeah, senior night for those Lady Bulldogs. 2 of them on that team this year. I said that. Jerry, anything else to add before we sign off?
I want to thank Daryl for the statistics. Boy, I tell you, it was fun tonight giving the statistics, being able to recognize more players tonight. I like that.
Yeah, okay. Well, that will do it for us here in the Mini Dome. My thanks, as always, to Jerry Apple and Tara White for their help with tonight's broadcast. Final score again tonight, Shelton 60, Centralia 43. We'll talk to you tomorrow night from Belfair. You've been watching High School Sports on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
The preceding presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.